Hello everybody, my name is Alan from Sauber-Lab and today we'll show you how you can install a Snapdrop. And you're gonna ask why I want to install this application, what it's useful for me. So I explain it. In my case, I have two computers or three computers. In one project that I was working, I have a Linux computer and a Windows computer. And all my data, all the information that I want to transfer for my Linux was in my Windows computer. And that's in this way I needed to configure SMB, I need to configure the port, and that I could transfer all my data. What took a little bit longer. After a little bit research, I saw about this Snapdrop. What work as a file transfer. You can transfer all your files local on your network, or you can do external your network. In this way, you don't need to be blocked only in your house. You can have one computer in one place. Through the web browser, you can connect for another computer in another place, connect both to have the file transfer. This way, you can have a really fast and easy file transfer. If you like this idea and want to learn a little bit more about it, we're gonna show you, but first, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe for the channel. Let's see how to do it. This application is really simple. It looks like really this is necessary, but in the end you're gonna use quite a lot. Principally when you have to transfer files from one computer to another, or you want to share some files with some friends or some people that it's outside for a network. It's the easiest way. Instead of you go and put in some kind of cloud and they collect it or email it. Sometimes if your file is too big, you cannot email it. So this way it's just you drop there and that's the other user collect it. I tried to find the website for this application. Yes, you can find it, but they don't explain anything. Only show a screenshot for that application, so it's not so good to open it. It doesn't matter. You don't know which person is using it. So you come directly in the image from this application. So we're gonna install the image Linux server Snapdrop. Has been updated 9 days ago and have only 1 million downloads. It's not so much, it's not so low. Normally this kind of application will be a little bit more, but it's totally fine. It's Linux server that it's doing this application, so you can trust it. So if I come down here, what they show that it's Snapdrop. It's a local file share in your browser, inspired Apple Airdrop. The same idea, but will work with web browser. You don't need to work only with local. Yes, you can work with local, but as well you can work externally. We're gonna show in this video how you can do externally. But remember, when you use externally, because they don't create a user or don't create a password, you need to take care which user that you're gonna put, because all the time it will change the name of user. But don't worry, will make sense when we open this application. If I look which kind of architecture that work this application, so we work in 86, 64 bits. Also ARM, 64 ARM-F. So I believe that will work in most of the Raspberry Pi computer and everything that you want to run. So if I come here down, they say that you can access it with your server IP plus the port. If you're using a proxy manager, you can access it using your website. One thing that they comment, if you want to have external it, they suggest that you open this configuration and you change for IP settings. The installation that we're gonna do is through the Docker Compose. So we come here and we'll collect the Docker Compose. Before we do it, we go here and we'll look for the parameters that we need to configure. So we have two ports that we need to use, port 8 and port 43. I'm not gonna use those. Port 8 I'm not gonna use because I'm using the OpenVPN, and the OpenVPN normally use port 8, so I can change for any other port. And the port 443 I will change as well, because port 443 I already use for my proxy manager, and then I don't want to have a conflict. The PJD will be the IDs for the user. Please only put ID and the user that you're using that should appear it. And that time zone, it's the location that you have and your path call config. So have this one, we can go in our container and that we can start the installation. In our container, we come here in stock, we add a new stock and we paste this information. We copy it and we paste here, only to have the same name. So now we're gonna define our path. In my case, it will be /MT/ exactly the same name here. Where I should save, I save in this location because it's easy for me, but if you have an other hard drive connected for your Open Media file, so please save in the same location, at least you know where is it. Have this one, we go down and we define the ports. In my case, I will put port 88 and 444. I can use any port, but because it's 443, 444, it's easy. And I believe that I have Proxy Manager in others applications that use port 81, 82 and something. So I don't want to have any conflicts, 88, it's totally fine. Have this one, I come here and put deployed stack. They'll take some seconds until they finish to deploy. If I come here in container and open this application, they already appear this page. This way it's only used for local connections, so outside will not see. What I can do to have external access for this application, we come here in our Proxy Manager. Here in the Proxy Manager, I already create my site. If I come here in my configuration, I put edit, and here I put my site, I put my IP address and the port that I'm using, 88. I don't put 443 and HTTPS because it will not work so well. So here it's activate the WebSocket support and block common explode, and that I come here in my SSL and habilitate everything. This certification, I use the correctly certification this time, and I use the Cloudflare. So if I save here and come in my certification, I have my certification against of Cloud. If you need to choose this certification other place, you can come here and you can renew it or can download. If put delete, they will delete and you need to create a new certification. Don't do it, it's better to leave this way. Have this one, now we're gonna try to access it externally. But remember that they say that you need to access that specific location. Yes, this one here, this specific location, and remove all these tabs for be able to access it. I have my put open, I already connected this location, /mmt, Snapdrop, NGX, site conf, and if I put ls, I have this default. In this default, I will put nano, and put default and open it. Here in default, they already appear all the information, so they're using listen port 8, 443, root, and here they say, uncommented this block below to upload for set a real IP, and there they are please rate reveal. Okay, let's remove it, and let's remove it. So have everything removed in the way that I want. I can put Ctrl X, yes, and enter. Now what I need to do, I need to restart my application, otherwise not work. So I come here and open my container again, come here and restart it. So if I try to access this site, I don't have any computer at all. Remember, if I use my IP address exactly the same here, remember, if you're using only your local IP, they will not allow external IP, so they will not communicate between them. Either that they're using the same, one is for internal, other is for external. How are we gonna check how it's work? I'm gonna use a virtual machine. So here, if I open my virtual machine, I have just installed it, and I will put this Snapdrop, exactly the same website, and open it, and now appear the coral fish. I have any information that I can use here? No. Remember that I told that the only limitation for this application, it's they don't say which kind of name or which kind of device that they're using. Yes, so in this way I don't know exactly which device it. I know that it's coral fish, but they didn't find the name. So the best way, I right click here and say, hello Alan, it's you. I send it, only to be sure, know if you have more than a user. And that's now I come here and they say, hello Alan, it's you. Yes, it's me. I send it, I will send it. Oops, save. Now what I'm gonna do, I will open my folder here, and I have some files, some records that I did for one of the future videos that I will post. So I have one file of 9 GB, 1 and 7. So let me get this one, and I move here and will send for this person. So now I wait for transfer all the information for me until that guy. Once that is finished, let me go and open my virtual machine only to see. Let's close it and start ready to transfer the data for me. And let's see how fast they will transfer and when they finish what will show. So let's give 1 minute to do it. Okay, took a little bit less than 1 minute. So now they appear, you receive a file, what's a file that I receive, and the location. I can always come here to save. Why it's good for this application? Imagine that you have this device, but you don't have access for the phone. If you want to send some for the phone, it will take really long time, it will be not so easy. So let's open my phone, come here, and it will open this application, and now I already have my phone there. So the same thing, I can come here and transfer any file to my phone the same way, and that they will start to transfer. And now I can transfer everything from my phone. If I have more than one device, I can transfer exactly the same idea as Airdrop. You only drop there, so I can connect to different devices for different applications, and it's really easy to transfer. You don't need to do anything special. It's only go there, drop, accept, and it's done. So guys, I hope that you like this video. This video is quite fast, it's quite easy as well to do, but it's quite interesting because I didn't know about it until I looked it for a different option to transfer my files from one computer to another, and I was having lots of trouble and lots of configuration, so save a lot of time. If you like this video and think that it was interesting, don't forget to leave your like, consider to subscribe for the channel, and see you next time. Bye!